This hour on Fox 21 Morning News, local authorities investigate several deaths across southern Colorado from this past weekend. We've got the details and the latest on what they're finding.
Also coming up, Election Day is tomorrow. There are plenty of issues for the southern Colorado voter on this ballot, so we'll break down what each one means for you.
And you may have noticed U.S. flags on medians in Colorado Springs, so where this is and why they're in place. Fox 21 Morning News starts right now.
You're watching Fox 21 News at 6, bringing you the most local news. We are Southern Colorado.
Good morning. Welcome back here to the show. Fox 21 Morning News on this Monday, November 3rd. I'm Craig Coffey.
I'm Abby Berg. Thank you so much for joining us live and local this morning. Gorgeous start to November. Yesterday was fabulous. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Matt Meister. We thank you for it, but you were inside all day. You didn't even get to enjoy it.
I was doing some work here, hosting Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids that will have lots of smart high schoolers in southern Colorado. There's a big tournament we do with like the Knowledge Bowl. I'm not sure. I think they call it.
You were a participant. You were just hosting it, obviously.
He had the answers.
Right. You know what's funny? Some of the questions are so hard, though.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there reading them, and I'm looking at the answer, and I still don't know what it was asking. Yeah, it was kids
couldn't process.
Super smart. See behind you guys, the sun is up already. Last week it was coming up after 7 o'clock. It's going to come up about half hour from now. But we are in dawn currently as we jump into the forecast first, brought to you by Myers Heating and Air. Craig and Abby talking about how nice it was yesterday. Nice enough that we set records in both Colorado Springs and Pueblo. But while you were sleeping, a cold front came in. It's going to be noticeably cooler out there today. System doesn't have any moisture with it. A lot of us waking up to a clear sky. That'll change a little bit as we head through the day. It's currently 36 in Pueblo on the Discount Motors cam. Colorado Springs this morning. Jackson Holmes bringing us this look, one above freezing. Breeze out of the southeast at 10. We'll keep the breezes around from time to time today. Notice them more in the Springs and Pueblo, but a big drop in the numbers compared to yesterday by about 20 to 25 degrees in a lot of areas, and you will certainly notice that, especially with some high clouds coming in. Those will increase. I'll show you how long those stick around in Stormcast coming up here in just a few.
Thanks, Matt. Time right now, it's 6:03 in our top story this hour. The El Paso County Sheriff's Office investigates a suspicious death in the Stratmore Hills neighborhood.
Firefighters were called to a home in the area of Loomis Avenue and B Street, which is north of Fort Carson. This was just before 3 o'clock Friday afternoon after someone called 911 requesting medical assistance. When they got there, they found the body of a woman and turned the case over to the sheriff's office.
Deputies say there is no known threat to the area, and they are asking anyone with information to contact them at the sheriff's office, non-emergency tip line, or Crime Stoppers to remain anonymous.
Several business owners in Colorado Springs woke up to broken windows Sunday morning, and police say it's the second shooting in a week at the same shopping center. It happened on Astrazon Boulevard near South Academy early in the morning. Officers say they found at least 3 businesses damaged by gunfire, and police are now working to identify the suspects and their vehicles. It's still unclear if anyone was hurt in this shooting, but a man did walk into a local emergency room around 4 o'clock Sunday morning with a gunshot wound and was not able to provide details about how he was injured. Police say he is currently in critical condition.
Well, Fox 21 is your local election headquarters, and Election Day is tomorrow. So once again, the Healthy Schools for Meals for All program is on every Colorado ballot.
A yes vote on Proposition LL would allow the state to spend $12.4 million in excess revenue already collected for the program. It would also allow the state to maintain the tax deduction limits on people making more than $300,000 a year. The original measure called for those limits to be lowered in 2026. They currently sit at $12,000 for single filers and $16,000 for joint filers.
Prop MM would lower that limit down to $1,000 for single filers and $2,000 for joint filers, increasing the amount of money these people owe, bringing in an extra $95 million for the program. And if this passes, the state plans to use any extra money to help fund SNAP.
In the Steel City, Pueblo voters are deciding on 6 ballot questions and 4 city council seats this election. But the standout ballot question asks voters whether to overturn the 2017 decision that created Pueblo's strong mayor system. If approved, it would eliminate the mayor's position altogether and replace it with the city manager hired and overseen by the city council.
Meanwhile, there are 7 candidates running for seats on the Spring School District 11's board of directors, and voters can choose up to 3. And this election follows the the district's recent decision to end its collective bargaining agreement with the Springs Education Association, an agreement which was in place for more than 50 years.
In Manitou Springs, a proposed tax increase aims to raise the city's excise tax from 5% to 14%. This increase will address a budget shortfall of about $4 million due to a loss in marijuana tax revenue.
And next, Canyon City is considering a 2.25% tax on tourist attractions aimed at funding the maintenance of a new public school. And this tax applies to businesses like the Royal Gorge Route Railroad and local rafting companies.
Happening today, a status conference is scheduled for a Colorado man accused of killing his wife. Barry Morphew is accused of murdering Suzanne Morphew, who vanished on Mother's Day 5 years ago. Earlier this year, he was indicted by a grand jury for first-degree murder. Morphew was being held on a $3 million bond. His attorney told Fox 21 that his supporters raised the money for his release from the Alamosa County Jail. Morphew's status conference is scheduled for 1:30 this afternoon. We'll be monitoring the case and we'll bring you updates both on air and online.
All right, now it's Temple time. With winters rolling in soon, so does the snow. It comes with a serious reminder that avalanche season is officially here.
Fox 21 Storm Team meteorologist Nick Temple shows us how early slides are already happening in the high country and how to stay safe. Hey, Nick.
Hey guys, it's officially now avalanche season that we have seen some snow falling and oops, wrong slide. Not talking about the Colorado Avs. We're talking about real snow slides, not power plays. But in real seriousness, there was an avalanche in October. It was the first one of the season. This was in Gunnison County on October 24th. No injuries were reported. It's important to note, but that's because 10 inches of snow fell on a very shallow snowpack. The weak layers collapsed underneath it, which brings me to how they form and the ingredients needed. Of course, you need some snow buildup, and there's some weak layers of snow that forms within that pack. It's really common in the early season. Snowfall, a sloped surface, and also a trigger causing it to collapse. And it's really similar to dominoes. You put up the dominoes, you put one down, the rest go with it. That's how these things work. And so it's really important for all of us to understand, especially if you're going up to the high country. Drivers, of course, this affects the roadways a lot. Skiers and snowboarders and also hikers there. And of course, it's just a very dangerous mode of weather indirectly that it can cause to you. So the Colorado Avalanche Information Center has a great resource. We forecast the weather, watch how much snow is falling, but they tell you the exact travel conditions every day at 4:30. And with that being said, there's a danger scale, gives you the travel advice for pinpoint locations. So we'll give you the snow information while they'll give you what you need to know if you're actually traveling up there. And I advise you to use it as we get more and more into the season and you're heading up to the high country for activities that you're doing this winter season. So for Fox 21, I'm Nick Temple.
Nick, thanks. Time right now is 6:08, and volunteer guardians placed more than 1,000 American flags in downtown Colorado Springs medians last Friday as part of a temporary art project.
You may have seen this, and this display is part of the Salute from the Springs campaign honoring the service and sacrifice of roughly 95,000 men and women in the Pikes Peak region who have or currently serve in our armed forces. Now, the flag placement is also in preparation for the In Their Honor Veterans Day Parade set for November 8th in downtown Colorado Springs, which I am once again proud to MC.
Right now, you can see the flags near Palmer High School, the Colorado Springs Pioneer Museum, and the Pikes Peak Center. Each flag carries the name of a veteran, service member, or loved one.
My dad was in the Army for 23 years. Really means a lot to be able to come back out here and honor all of the sacrifices that he made to give me the upbringing that he wanted.
Well, the flags will be up from now through Veterans Day, November 11th. And for more information about the parade as well as the Salute from the Springs campaign, visit the website ithveteransdayparade.com.
Time right now is 6:10, and there's a good reason why your wallet is feeling frightful following this year's festivities.
Okay, so coming up on Fox 21 Morning News, what led to a record amount of Halloween spending.
Also, the Broncos win again and place among the best in the league.
All the way in sports, we have more from their game in Houston as they tie for the best record in the AFC, plus locker room reaction from the team. But first, here's Matt.
Crew, yesterday afternoon, it was stunning. You see the fall colors hanging on in Pueblo, the Discount Motors Camp. Tons of sunshine, but things have changed up early this morning, and every day is going to feel different this week compared to the day before it or after it. I'll explain next on Fox 21 Morning News. Well, it was stunning yesterday. For the first day after daylight saving time came to an end. 86 for Lamar. Pueblo set a record at 86. 86 as well for the southeastern corner of the state in Springfield, as you can see there. Springs into the 70s, even Salida at 72 yesterday. However, things have changed up here early on this Monday because a cold front has come in overnight, and that is going to make things feel a little bit different today. In fact, a lot different today compared to what we had across the region yesterday. And man, oh man, it is going to be a noticeably different one outside today for you because we're going to get a 20 to 25 degree temperature drop. So let me fast forward you to the high temps later on today because 55 in the Springs, yeah, you're going to notice that. 60 in Pueblo, yeah, you're going to notice that. Some of the mountain areas don't feel the effects of this front as much. It's backed up against the hills. But the breezes will also help you experience the temperature drop, as will some clouds coming in from the west here. That'll filter in all day long today, starting in the next couple of hours. Overnight, we'll be warmer up against the hills and over the higher terrain than we will be along the low spots. So there'll be a lot of temperature variation out there tomorrow morning, maybe by more than 30 degrees. And that's because warmer air will be coming over the hills already as we get the day underway. So we'll pop back into the 70s tomorrow. There won't be as many clouds around as today. It'll be another comfortable day to be outside. There'll be a few breezes. I mean, there often are when you swap out air masses like that, but just a couple clouds, like I said. So the story for the week is some yo-yoing on the temperatures because we'll get little systems that kind of pass mainly up to the north. And so we'll do like 10-degree swings here from day to day. But we hit the weekend and we get a little bit cooler than we're going to have here for the rest of the week. In terms of moisture, I'm just going to let the European computer model run from today through the weekend. A little bit of rain and snow shower activity late in the week with a couple of those systems moving in around here, though we are going to be dry. So today will be the coolest day of the work week. Tuesday and Thursday are the warm days. We come back a little bit for Wednesday and Thursday. And then you see over the weekend we get a little bit cooler because that cold front is a little bit stronger. So after the 55 in the Springs today, we warm up 20 tomorrow. Yo-yo between the 60s. Before the weekend when we'll be in the 50s, and I give you 3 bonus days and show you that we still will continue to be dry.
And now for the Southern Colorado Hyundai Dealers Sports Report.
For the win for the Broncos. And the kick is good. And the fourth quarter magic remains for Denver.
Good morning. Welcome to your Southern Colorado Hyundai Dealers Sports Report. The Mile High. It's not pretty at times. It's also really frustrating, but when they needed it most, the Broncos came up with the key plays again. A game on Fox 21 saw a defensive battle in Space City, stopping the Texans not once, not twice, but 3 straight times inside the 1-yard line early on. A false start forces a Texans field goal. Nothing cooking for Bo Nix until the 4th drive of the game. A 30-yard strike to all-reliable Cortland Sutton gives Denver the lead, but the well goes dry again. The Bronco offense struggling to find any rhythm until the 4th quarter. Bo on the wheel route to R.J. Harvey. He has 6 touchdowns on the season. It leads to the Oregon connection. Troy Franklin jumping up for the two-point conversion. We're tied at 15. Same score until the last drive where we all said, run, Bo, run! This will put Denver in field goal position, and from there, Will Lutz coming in the clutch again comes through. The Broncos walk it off for the second time in 3 games, now tied for the best record in the AFC through 9 weeks.
I don't think there was a person in that locker room that felt like we were losing this game. Now, we all felt like we needed to do certain things better, all right? But I think there was a lot of confidence coming into the second half.
You got to play all 4 quarters. As we saw, early in the season, we lost a couple in the 4th quarter, and I think that's something that we've learned over the course of the season so far.
When you start stringing a few of these together, it's addicting. Winning, you start stacking them like this, it feels good, and you don't want to feel the taste of losing again. So we got some confidence in this room. We get the right guys in this room, and keep stacking these things.
Quick turnaround for Denver. The Raiders come to Mile High this Thursday evening to kick off Week 10. Well, the message on the base all season has been about growing and getting better. Air Force football has been getting those lessons the hard way, especially recently with the last 3 losses, all by a combined 9 points, including Saturday's last-second loss to Army. It now means the Falcons need to win their last 4 games to make a bowl game, but even with their season on the brink, it's a similar mindset from the Falcons.
I say this every week. We got to go 1-0 every week, so this one stings, this one hurts. We got a lot to learn from. But we got San Jose State next week. We gotta go get a W.
All I can do is learn from your mistakes and move forward.
Just treat it like another week, another week to get better and get ready for our next opponent. You just got one at a time.
The next challenge is San Jose State, who boasts the top offense in the country in terms of passing yards per game. Well, in case you missed it, the Thunderwolves shaking up the D2 rankings on Saturday, taking down Western Colorado on the road in a 14-point comeback win and they won on a walk-off field goal, funny enough. It's CSU Pueblo's 7th straight win and their biggest one of the season so far. It puts the Thunderwolves in a great spot as they head to Golden next Saturday to take on the Ore Diggers. That's before the regular season finale at home on November 15th against Chad Ron State. And that's your look at sports. We'll send it back to you.
Hunter, thanks. Time right now is 6:20. We're getting a new timeline of when SNAP benefits could be reset.
Okay, still ahead on Fox 21 Morning News when the 42 million Americans who rely on the program can expect access to this resource. But first, Julie with what's next.
Whew, the chill of the November air swirling through Colorado Springs this morning. Wouldn't it be nice if you could curl up in a homemade crocheted blanket where you can do something like this very in season for the holidays that are approaching? That's straight ahead. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the show. It is 6:23 right now. Taking a shot right now at our traffic out there, and looking pretty good. Not too bad. No major backups yet.
Lights are working.
Lights are
Sun's
well,
up.
That's questionable, but
Where is
at least
this?
they're green right now.
This Canyon City.
Oh,
City. Oh yes, where the traffic flows like fine wine.
Well, there is. I mean, the Abbey's there.
That's
So
right.
that's, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
well, this look is sponsored by Mountain High Appliance.
Love it, Canyon City.
If you're looking for a fun night out to get into the holiday spirit, Painting with a Twist in Colorado Springs has you covered.
Okay, so right now, Julie out there live and local, painting the picture of what you need to know. Julie, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Yeah, we're at Painting with a Twist, the East Colorado Springs location here with Kaylee.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for being here with us this morning.
Yeah.
I think this is so fun because I'm starting off my Monday with some crafts.
Yes.
I like a good craft situation.
Little creativity.
I will make a confession.
Okay.
Crocheting, knitting, sewing, none of those things have I ever really mastered the art of.
Okay.
Nay, would I say I've ever been good at.
It's all fine. It's all fun art, not fine art.
Yes.
And we pick easy projects.
And I
guide
love
you
this.
step by
This is
step.
like
So,
cozy. You teach people to make blankets.
yeah, we're doing blanket classes now, so you can sign up for a knit workshop to knit and sip. And I'm going to show you how to get naughty here.
Naughty.
All right, we're gonna get a little loopy loop.
Wait, this is so easy.
I know, right? You don't need any needles.
But how fun would it be? You just come in, you get a little glass of wine, you do your thing. I don't know which one of these mimosas was mine.
That one's yours.
Okay, I was thinking it was on the left. On the weekends, you do bottomless mimosas.
Yeah.
And take a little sip.
We also have a coffee bar or mocktails if that's your jam.
If that's your jam. Yeah, because I was telling you, the only time I ever really have adult beverages is in the mornings when I'm at work. So it's nice that there's like this additional option where you can come in. Okay, and this is fun. How big of a blanket is this going to make? Like, what is somebody going to walk away with?
This is just a little mini test. So I'll show
Yeah.
you how to do this if you want to jump
Yeah.
in here. You're going to go through each loop and just pull out another loop, and you'll
Okay.
go all the way across.
I want to put my skills to the test. Oh, you made that look so easy.
I know, look at you. You're making a blanket.
I don't know
And
what
after
I'm
you make a
making.
blanket, you can make a pumpkin.
Yeah. By the way, our friend Taylor was supposed to teach us how to crochet pumpkins. So if you guys are watching right now, Taylor is supposed to teach us. But this is so fun.
We
The
also
stocking
have
is kind of perfect for
Christmas
right now,
stockings
right?
coming up.
I was telling you, I
Isn't
put
that
up all my
adorable?
Christmas stuff over the weekend, November 1st. Got it all out.
Oh yeah. Halloween, spooky season.
Yeah.
It's over.
You made that noise. I've been making it all weekend.
I love a good Mariah Carey song.
I do too. So how big is the blanket that you're going to go home with?
During our workshops, we make lap-size throws. If you want something bigger, though, you can always buy more skeins of yarn and add on to that to make like a blanket.
Where do you get
size for
this
your bed.
big yarn?
Isn't that fun? This is
Yeah.
called chunky knit
Yeah.
yarn, and we buy these from a couple different suppliers. We have over 24 colors. So if you're looking for your Wicked vibes or your
Wicked Part
Christmas
2's coming out.
vibes, your navy and orange for Broncos football season, you get to pick your colors, and then we'll teach you step by step.
Okay, if you want to get into the fall, not fall season. What
We're in it.
I know, but we're like in the holiday season.
I know,
like
it's that weird in
Thanksgiving,
between.
Christmas,
I don't know
Hanukkah.
what to do.
You need to maybe book a little bit in advance.
Yep.
Right.
The blanket classes fill up pretty quickly, but we're doing these about every 2 weeks.
Okay. What's your website if people want to check you out?
Paintingwithatwist.com.
Okay. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. I don't know if I'm going to completely be able to make a blanket this
You can
morning.
do this.
I believe in myself, but we have other crafts that are coming away because you're not just painting, you're not just blankets. You guys are a lot of things here at Painting with a Twist. So, okay, Craig and Abby, send it back to you because I need to make this blanket. I need to do something else.
We have faith in you. I love the chunky knit yarn.
I do too.
By the way,
It's very cozy.
It's nice,
it is
isn't
cozy,
it?
right? Yes, yes. Hey, are you going to paint today?
Oh, I'm painting.
Okay. Because I think
I'm painting.
we might learn.
I'm getting through the other stuff, and then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to paint.
We might learn
What
something
am I
about
gonna?
you.
What am I going to paint?
Who knows?
We are going to be painting the sunscape over the happy pine.
Ooh, that's what I'm going to
Happy
paint right
pines.
there. Just call me Bob Ross.
See,
There are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
I think based on what she does and how it looks, we'll learn something about Julie this morning.
Oh, another prediction.
Like a Rorschach test kind of a thing.
Ooh.
I bet, yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Julie. All right, time now at 6:28. Hey, new information now on what the president's request for nuclear testing will look like.
Coming up, what's a part of this nuclear restart and which countries are ramping up their testing as well, plus more news stories making headlines coming up next. Time right now is 6:32 and time now for a check on more news stories making headlines on this Monday morning.
All right, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says SNAP food benefits could restart as soon as Wednesday. And last week, 2 federal judges did rule the Trump administration must use emergency funds to pay for food stamps as the government shutdown drags on. And about 42 million Americans rely on this program to put food on their tables. Bessent said the administration would not appeal this court ruling. President Trump says the administration is asking the court how they can, quote, legally fund SNAP as soon as possible.
The Pentagon says it's moving quickly on President Trump's order to restart nuclear weapons testing. The U.S., China, and Russia all stopped testing nuclear weapons in the 1990s. But Russia recently unveiled new nuclear-capable weapons, and China is rapidly expanding its nuclear capabilities. Energy Secretary Chris Wright said the new test will not include nuclear explosions. Democrats say resuming testing will violate international treaties that have been in place for decades.
Well, according to some property owners, fake rental applications are spreading nationwide as more scammers create fake rental applications to acquire expensive apartments that they can't afford. The largest apartment rental company in the U.S. says some applicants are using artificial intelligence to generate documents for applications and even create artificial payroll systems. So to combat this, teams are being trained now on verification tools to crack down on these fake applications, as nearly 75% of property owners nationwide have seen rises in falsified applications.
Wow. Americans were not spooked by Halloween prices this year, spending a frightening amount on all things creepy between the costumes, candy, and decorations. $13 billion was spent on Halloween this year, marking an all-time record of spending for the holiday. Candy was a major reason for the high price tag. According to the Labo department, spending for the sweets increased nearly 7% compared to this time last year.
Fake chocolate.
Yeah, the cost of certain candies like chocolate also greater this season, contributing to the record-setting Halloween.
You know what? It's amazing. We've gotten fewer and fewer trick-or-treaters every year. We're buying less candy, and we're still not getting through it. I don't know what's going on. Kids are just growing up and not doing it anymore. And
well, can I tell you something? So we were at a friend's house on Friday night, and a couple dads and some kids came, and we're like, you know, okay, get some candy. It was all in the, you know, we weren't doing this thing. They were just kind of grabbing it. Kids took a couple things. The dads come up. The dads are grabbing whole handfuls and putting it in there. And then one guy, dad's like, he goes, "Can you just dump the rest in there?" I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?"
What are the dads doing out there trick-or-treating?
Were they dressed up?
I mean, yeah, but it's like,
but still, that's weird.
Craig, times are hard. Times are hard.
I want more candy. Well, I've got a whole bucket left over.
You gotta get that candy.
You know what I can't stand?
What?
When I don't care if you're a kid, an adult, teen, whatever. If you just walk up and you hold your pillowcase open and don't say a word, I make them say something. I'm like, "You have something to say?"
Maybe this is why you're getting fewer trick-or-treaters.
No, I'm just, you gotta at least say trick-or-treat.
Right, yeah.
Right, they just walk up, you open the door, "Hi."
Maybe they're shy.
Well, then don't, then come on, let's get over that.
Craig, imagine
Let this
a
be a
little
good
kid.
life lesson.
Craig, imagine a little kid comes to your door.
And
then
you're
way up
you're
there. Like,
terrified.
freak me out too.
I say, "Don't you have something to say? Happy Halloween." They're like,
Then they turn around. And that man at that house wasn't nice to me. Wasn't nice to me.
Well, more candy for the coffee family then.
All right, Pet Picks this morning. Got a couple good ones here. Walter's still getting used to the new sister there. Piper joining the house. Walter's like, "I don't want anything to do with you." It's a process. This is Tuck. Tuck doesn't give a Shannon Bennett in Colorado Springs, you know, just sending that one in. Says Lena. Jeff says, doesn't know who rescued who. Oh, that's what I did when I read that. And then Lulu, I'm going to say it. They said it. Future's so bright. Lulu has to wear
shades.
Thank you. Usually when I get like those filters like that, I don't put them on there, but that was like whatever works. 78 was the high temp yesterday. Megan yesterday morning forecast 77. Everybody will get back in the office today. I'm sure we'll find out who the charity is for this month. Today, the big story, cold front moving through early this morning after setting records yesterday. We're going to be cooler today. It's not that bad out there for the time of year right now. We will see some high clouds come in from the west here. That and breezes will have you notice that it's cooler today. So we'll have a mix of high clouds and sun. We'll only get into the 50s. That's about 20 to 25 degrees cooler than yesterday. Grab a coat. It may not even feel that warm at times during the day today. We'll get close to 60 in Pueblo. Breezes won't be as noticeable along the Arkansas River as they will be to the north, south, or west. So again, my big story today, have a coat. As we head into the weekend, we'll be on the cooler side of things once again. For the rest of the week, we'll kind of do some yo-yo in here. But for Saturday and Sunday, we'll be seasonal. We'll talk more about that coming up in your extended forecast.
Matt, thanks. Time right now is 6:37. They've served their country and now they're building their futures.
Okay, today's Business Insider, more about the 18th Annual Veterans Conference. It's back, better known as Vetcon. But first, here's Julie with what's next.
Okay, painting with a twist is so much more than just sitting down in front of a canvas and painting and having a little drink with your friends. You can crochet blankets or even make your own wax, or not wax, your own candle.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hand-poured candle.
How you can do this, the details on the way. Stay with us. You're watching Fox 21 Morning News.
Welcome back to the big show. It is 6:41 right now, going across Colorado, and here's a live look going down there in the fine town of Ouray.
Yeah, nice start to the day there. You can see the sun coming up. This look is sponsored by Mountain High Appliance. This morning, 'tis the season to get crafty, and Painting with a Twist has you covered with festive themed nights.
Okay, right now, Julie out there live and local at their Colorado Springs East location with more. Julie, good morning.
Did you know when I was in elementary school, I had a teacher call me Julie Baker, the candlestick maker? This is a true story. Yeah. So how fitting, as a 35-year-old woman, I'm at Painting with a Twist, making candles.
Making your own candle.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Isn't this fun? You can make your own candle here at Painting with a Twist. You guys are more than just painting, and you're making crochet pumpkins and stockings and blankets. But we're gonna focus on the candles this morning because this is a fun thing to do.
Let's do
a
it.
brunch. Okay, so I've picked out my scent.
Yep.
I went with Christmas Hearth.
Yes. Christmassy.
Okay, what did you go with?
Cinnamon.
Okay, should we cheers?
Oh, cheers to our fragrances.
To our fragrances. Okay.
So step one, you're gonna grab that metal washer in your wick and thread it through. And we'll center that straight into our glass jar here.
Okay.
Now, candle making is something, and hold that down for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
That way that wick sticks down there. Candle making is something you can add to every single one of your classes, so you can come in early before your painting class and make a candle, or you can join one of our candle making workshops that we do. Okay, second step, we're gonna pour that fragrance into
oh my
the
gosh,
hot wax.
I almost put it in my mimosa.
Ooh,
because the
yum.
colors are kind of the same. Okay, fragrance is going in.
And we're gonna stir that for 45 seconds.
Okay, that was hence the spoon. This is something that's really easy and fun to do, and it's a nice little add-on. Is there strict candle making classes, or is it only an add-on to do a candle?
We do have some candle making workshops that are just making candles, and we add these cute crystals in there. We have gemstones to add in there. You can add flowers onto your
Make it like a whole
candle
decor thing. So
we do it a lot on location too, at wineries and breweries. We make candles.
Are you going to be at a winery or brewery soon?
Yes, actually we're going to Latigo Winery in Black Forest, I think in about 2 weeks, to make candles.
Okay, do people need to sign up for that, or like what do they need to do?
Yeah, it's going to sell out for sure. We always sell out our classes there, so you'll have to book that at paintingwithatwist.com.
Okay, easy to do here. Okay, so we have stirred adequately.
Yeah.
Who is your class great for? Is it great for Gals Day, Guys Day?
We have classes good for all ages.
Okay.
So I would say candle making, about like 5 years old, 6 years old and up.
Okay.
The knit classes are more like 12 years old and up. All right, go ahead and pour that in.
Okay.
And this is an American grown soy wax, an organic one. So it's a little bit of a cleaner burn.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up with this, and
This will sit for about 2 hours, and you'll be able to take it home today.
Okay. My house is going to smell like Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Which is great because I put up a Christmas tree over the weekend. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. Oh, wait, you're wrapping yours.
Yeah, so pull that wick a little bit tight, and that'll hold it center as it cures.
Okay. Aw.
There we go.
Easy breezy. All right. Back to you in the studio, my friends.
Very nice, Julie. Thanks. Time right now is 6:45. In this morning's Fox 21 Business Insider, we're talking the latest and most relevant business news impacting life in Southern Colorado.
With us right now, as always, Dirk Hobbs, executive publisher of the Colorado Business Forum and Digest. Good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. What are you laughing for?
I don't know, man. Your little Halloween thing, you know.
You got to say something,
You
right?
do.
Come on,
I
Dirk.
agree. I'm down with
It's good business.
It's good business.
Right.
business,
Teach you
yes.
good business skills. Okay. Today we're going to highlight now one of the most inspiring business events of the year. It's called Vetcon Colorado, where entrepreneurship and service intersect.
This year's event will welcome hundreds of veterans, spouses, and supporters to learn, connect, and launch their next big mission, helping veterans across Colorado turn their skills into business success. So for people who haven't heard about it before, what's Vetcon?
Vetcon, the Veterans Conference, 18th year doing this. And it's the largest veterans conference in the state of Colorado. So they will have 15 call-out sessions or workshops. They'll have 70 vendors, and they're even having a $50,000 pitch contest to go along with this.
Wow.
So if you've got some great ideas that have matured beyond, pencil and paper, you might want to take a swing at that.
It's a great resource then for
It's a
people here in the area.
fantastic resource,
Okay,
yeah.
so why is this event then so important for the people here in the area and the Springs as a whole?
Yeah, so we're a very veteran-friendly community,
Yes.
right? So we love to wrap our arms around the veterans, and we love to make sure that they have an opportunity to put all those skill sets they learned in the military to work after the military service happens. So for Colorado Springs, the upside is obviously we get to germinate and generate some of those businesses right here locally in town. They have a lot of camaraderie, a lot of support here within the region to make sure that they have the tools they need to get their business underway. So it's a great way to get some education as well for them.
Tell us more about what people can expect if they attend this year's event.
So when you, like I said, you've got those 15 workshops, so they can actually interact with those presenters, get some information, work with lenders, work with accountants and CPAs and those different people around that we need for business operations to make a start of it. Also, they've got a tremendous speaker coming in this year, John Register, the U.S. Paralympian silver medalist in track and field. He will be there. Great inspirational speeches.
Yes.
All
yes.
around.
Gives a lot of talks.
He does give a lot
He
of
does,
talks.
for
He's
sure.
very good.
Okay, so where and when is VetCon happening and how can we get involved?
This Friday, November 7th, the doors open at 7 o'clock. You can register on your screen there and have a great day. Make a great day of it. Enjoy all the presenters, enjoy the topics at hand, and take advantage of everything that's going on.
Okay, and as always, Dirk, where can people go to read more about